You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
President Donald Trump is preparing to make a highly anticipated announcement from the Oval Office this afternoon, marking his first public comments in a week. According to the White House, the statement will focus on the Department of Defense, and sources have indicated that he will reveal plans to relocate U.S. Space Command headquarters from Colorado to Alabama. This move has been a long-debated issue, with prior administrations weighing in on the location. Alabama leaders have welcomed the decision, while Colorado officials have strongly opposed it, raising questions about transparency and fairness in the process. The timing of Trump's announcement is no coincidence. Congress has just returned from its summer recess, and lawmakers are stepping back into a storm of political battles. At the top of the agenda is the looming threat of a government shutdown by the end of the month. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has already warned Democrats that Republicans are pushing the nation toward crisis by refusing bipartisan solutions. The White House, meanwhile, has taken a hardline approach, signaling no willingness to reverse key policies or accept limitations on Trump's authority to manage federal funds. At the same time, legal and political controversies are mounting. A federal judge has ruled that Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth violated federal law when U.S. military forces were deployed in Los Angeles during an immigration crackdown earlier this summer. The court concluded that their use of troops for domestic law enforcement went against the century-old Posse Comitatus Act. This ruling adds fuel to growing tensions, especially as Chicago braces for its own potential surge of federal immigration enforcement later this week. Illinois officials, including Governor J.B. Pritzker and Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, have described the possibility of National Guard deployments as an invasion, while Trump has argued that such measures are necessary to restore safety in the city. Adding another layer to the drama, the administration is still facing scrutiny over the release of Jeffrey Epstein's case files. House Speaker Mike Johnson is meeting with victims today, and lawmakers from both parties are pushing for full transparency. Some Republicans, however, have been accused of stalling with what critics call symbolic votes. On a different note, Trump also announced this week that he will award Rudy Giuliani, his longtime ally and former attorney, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. This comes just days after Giuliani was hospitalized following a car accident in New Hampshire. So this Oval Office announcement comes at a time of deep political strain between looming shutdown battles, legal setbacks, immigration crackdowns, and high-profile investigations. All eyes are on Trump this afternoon, not only to hear about Space Command's new headquarters, but also to see how he positions himself in the face of mounting challenges at home and in Congress. Stay subscribed for more videos.